Labor scarcity is a term Mudigere is becoming very accustomed to because it is indeed a reality. Finding skilled laborers in the area is like searching for a diamond in the rough. Unfortunately, Mudigere is witnessing a decrease in agricultural cultivators over the years because its younger generation of farmers are encouraged to migrate to cities. While local labor scarcity has left Mudigere's villages handicapped, farm owners have no choice but to employ older people aged between 45 to 65 years to do all the work, which is also one of the causes for decreasing agricultural productivity in the taluk. That's not all. To fill in the gaps with regard to local labor already lost, Mudigere farmers are employing laborers from dry and hilly transition zones such as Kadur, Assam, Belari, Bihar, Raichur, who are largely unskilled workers and unspecialized in irrigation, harvesting, trimming, spraying chemicals, pruning, and canopy architecture. The reasons for declining labor are not just enticing economic opportunities in urban areas, but the presence of a drought in recent years that has made agriculture less profitable for cultivators and laborers. The average rainfall Mudigere is supposed to receive is 2,700 to 3,500 millimeters to ensure a good crop season. However, in the last decade, rainfall levels have halved and are less than 1,500 millimeters. In the past 2 years, rainfall has been particularly deficient, dropping between 1,500 to 1,700 millimeters, which poses huge problems for farmers cultivating agricultural crops like coffee, paddy, and areca nut, which are water and labor intensive. The shortage in labor greatly affects the profitability of farmers in Mudigere. Rural wages have been growing at 17% on an average since 2006-2007 due to wage incentive schemes like Manrega, states a 2015 report by the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. However, the increase in wages without an increase in productivity is fueling inflation. For this reason, in 2016, farmers in Mudigere ended up paying their workforce wages, which hovered between Rs 250 to 350 per day, to a hefty Rs 700 to 1,200 per day during the peak harvest season, in addition to input costs and a drought playing spoilsport. Due to decreasing productivity and increasing costs of growing paddy, Mudigere has seen a marked shift in farmers preferring to give up paddy cultivation and instead grow commercial crops like coffee and areca nut. As more and more farmers shift to coffee or areca nut production, agricultural laborers are looking to work at coffee plantations than in paddy fields. Paddy cultivation in Mudigere is decreasing and with rapid pace. Out of 75,000 hectares in the taluk, more than 50% of paddy cultivable land is already fallow. Escalating wages of farm labor and scarcity of labor, especially during the transplanting and harvesting period, is affecting its productivity drastically. For Mudigere, mechanization or the use of machinery to ease cultivation could be the solution to all its problems. It could be compared to Aladdin's genie once Aladdin figured out how to use the magic lamp. Just as a genie brings forth advantages, mechanization could indeed work as a magic act for Mudigere by addressing the problem of labor scarcity while also acting as a solution to tackle it. Mechanization would come in handy, especially during cultivating and harvesting seasons where operations for various crops need to be completed within a particular period for the yield to be of a good quality which can fetch profits for the farmers. And this is why Mudigere requires mechanization.